It's Woman Crush Wednesday, and what better way to start your Wednesday than with the two prettiest faces gracing your screen?
Yes.
No, three. It's going to be three just now.
Yeah, it's going to be three just now because we are going to be talking about Priska, Miss Namibia. She recently left the country for Mexico to go and fetch the crown for us at Miss Universe. While we are talking about costume, or before we get into the conversation of costume, I'm looking at my blazer and I'm like, why does it look so black? But it's not black.
Yeah, it's like a navy blue.
It's a navy blue, but on camera it's translating like
black.
when I saw myself on screen, I'm like, what? Why am I wearing
happening?
black head to toe?
But even my jeans look extra black. Yeah.
But nonetheless, let's take a look at what Priska's new costume is. She last week came out with another costume, and social media was angry.
Yeah,
People did not appreciate that costume, and now so she revealed this costume 2.0. This is the latest costume, and even with this costume, a lot of people are still not happy. They are having mixed feelings. The problem, apparently, allegedly, I'm translating this from social media.
This is not us.
Me. This is not
These
me.
are not our words.
I'm just saying that the reaction and the feeling on social media is that this costume only represents the Awambo people.
I see.
And the other tribes that are in the northern regions, the Kavango people, the Caprivian people, the people from Zambezi. That's the problem. So other tribes are feeling excluded.
I see.
So that's what the people are saying on social media.
I see where they're coming from, though, to be honest. You see, the thing is, not to sound negative or anything, but if the next costume has to be after Jamila's costume, the bar is
Jamila is the blueprint, hey?
You know, so the bar is like
high.
So it's always hard. Haven't you noticed that even with life in general, like for example, if you were to leave Smell the Coffee right now, the next person that's going to come, because people already have that expectation of Aina, so they're bigger shoes to fill.
Yes.
And that's just the thing. Even with designers themselves, if they have a banging collection, the next one needs to be even better.
Yeah.
Because people are like, okay, you've already set the standard, so we need you to do better. And it's like, but colleagues, that was my best then.
And the problem is that you could feel that this is your best.
Yes.
But somebody else will say, no, this is not the best.
Do better.
And the thing with the best is subjective.
It's subjective.
Today I can feel that this is the best show I've ever done.
Yeah.
And somebody else would say you're good, but not great.
But not great, exactly.
And it's just, I think, just do your best.
Yeah.
Do
you
your
know
best.
who made this costume?
I can't remember at the top of my head. Yeah, but I will put it in the caption on social media.
I do love the headpiece, though.
The headpiece is phenomenal.
It's cute. It's
love it.
So cute. But you know what? That's the thing also. You can never really please everybody.
Yes, you can't please. I think that's why I'm saying just do your best.
Just,
The designer
as long as you know, I did my best.
Yes, the designer has done their best. Priska has done their best. Miss Namibia has done their best. Like, that's the best they could have done in this season.
And
next
also
season,
with the time that they were given. Because, I mean, as much as that first costume, people were so unhappy with it. The public was...
No, the first costume, I wish we had the first costume for display also, so we can compare. But in my opinion, from the first costume to this is like a huge upgrade.
Yeah, I think so too. I agree, because really with that first one, there wasn't really much. Like, at first glance, I'd be like, what is it? Like, what are you representing? Do you understand? Because again, it's a national costume, so we need to be able to relate.
Yes.
Like, oh, okay, yeah, you know, that's the what. But yes, they did explain what the costume was meant to represent, but people couldn't really see that from the costume. It's kind of like what are we trying to do? What are we going for?
Yeah.
People couldn't really see what it was about.
But
at least with this one, at a glance, like, oh, okay,
yeah,
you know, you can relate.
But like, just I have a question for all of us. Maybe you can also give me the answer in our comment section on social media. Is a national costume supposed to be tribal?
No, it's not supposed to be tribal.
So why is the conversation about tribe?
It
This
really
one
just
is
needs to...
left out, this one is in.
I think what people are saying rather is the reason tribe is coming into the conversation is because of that Awambo print. Like, it's like, yeah, but like we have so many other cultures, but they chose this one.
But is it
culture.
possible for you to incorporate all the Namibian tribes in one look?
I
It's
guess
not
I guess
possible.
people didn't want there to just be like focus on the one tribe. Do you I don't know. What I'm trying to say is not really translating, but basically where it's kind of like if we can't include all of them, then let's not have any at all.
Yeah.
I think that's what people.
That's where they are coming
I'm
from.
not saying this is what y'all are saying. These are not my words. This is just what I'm thinking people think. To say, okay, if we can't include all of them, then let's not include any at all.
Because to say let's include everyone, I think it's an unfair
Namibia is very
expectation.
diverse
Yeah, it's
when it
very
comes to
diverse, but
cultures
it's
and
an
tribes.
unfair expectation because it's a costume. It's a piece of clothing. There's absolutely no way.
Yeah,
Should
I am
I take a
excited
patch
though.
from here, a patch
patch
from
from
there,
there.
patch from here, patch.
Maybe make the Namibian flag with like different patches. I don't know,
Yeah.
from the different tribes. It's that's the thing. I feel like sometimes, hey, we should just maybe even have sort of like a competition. Like, who can design the best national costume? Make it a competition.
Yeah,
and then
I think we
choose.
should, and then make it a competition, and then let the public
Vote.
choose which
Which
vote.
competition.
I think
Which-
Miss
which-
Namibia,
yeah.
put us on your payroll.
Put us on your payroll. Here you are, an idea.
Bright girls are up.
Bright girls are up. Have the public design, because the thing is, Aina, as much as you are a renowned fashion designer, I'm just an up-and-coming designer, but maybe I could design something better.
Yeah.
Something from a different perspective. Where everyone will be like, oh, damn, that ate. And how I got this idea was from last year's Met Gala. I went on Pinterest, and then I started seeing like AI-generated Met Gala dresses. And I was like, oh my gosh, when I'm famous, this is what I'm going to do. I'm like, y'all, design me an outfit.
Churchy.
Best winner will get like $1 million or whatever, something.
Yeah.
Because also it gives that opportunity for up-and-coming designers to make their mark.
Yes, to be introduced in the
To
market.
be introduced.
Yeah.
We're giving everybody a platform.
Definitely. And on that note, we are so excited to be bringing you more of, conversations that are happening on social media and also in our communities in general. We'll be right back with our top stories.
Neopaints has established a 67-year Namibian legacy, creating personalized paint solutions that blend quality and innovation for the Namibian people. We pride ourselves in being a 100% Namibian-owned company, investing in our country and our people by employing and empowering true Namibians. With every brushstroke, Neopaints commits to our quality guarantee and always delivering a coat of excellence. At Neopaints, we always stay true to our country. We are as Namibian as you.
Starting off our top stories, beauty is pain, but I don't think anybody would have signed up for this. A woman was left with second-degree burns and permanent scarring after a microneedling session gone wrong. I wanted to feel confident without makeup, Malia Nielsen, 24, told Kennedy News. Now I'm in an even worse position because I've got a huge scar across my face instead of just a few spots. The Lincolnshire-based finance worker had undergone treatment to improve her skin complexion, shelling out almost $100 US dollars on microneedling in July, a procedure that involves puncturing the skin with small needles to generate collagen. She had already had one session of microneedling before returning for a second, which is when things went awry. The provider went over the same spot too many times, wearing away at the first few layers of skin. At the time, she never said anything about it, but I was actually bleeding, Nielsen recalled. She only said 5 or 6 days later over a message that she'd noticed that I was bleeding quite a bit. Because she was bleeding, the provider, who she didn't name, was cleaning the area with what she suspects was toner that resulted in a chemical burn on the new raw skin. At the time, it was stinging quite bad, and she kept asking, "Are you okay?" Now I understand why she was asking that. Now, while the provider assured Nielsen to just keep an eye on the area, which was not just red, but a patch of white, she noticed that the skin was weeping. When she raised concerns to the provider, her messages were ignored. That is until Nielsen said she was headed to the emergency room. At the hospital, doctors confirmed that it was indeed a chemical burn. Luckily, it wasn't infected. They said what should have happened at that time is if she thought something wasn't right, she shouldn't have carried on doing what she was doing. She shouldn't have let me leave with my skin the way it was. Nielsen claimed that the aesthetics provider tried to blame her for the chemical burn, upsetting her with the lack of accountability. The provider attempted to offer complimentary services in return for the inconvenience rather than pay for Nielsen's medical treatments, which she of course denied. I was just like, it's okay, I'm booked in with someone else who's medically trained. I'm okay, thanks. She said there was no accountability at all.
That's like, you know, she needs to pay something.
She needs to sue.
She needs to sue because, you know, if you're not medically qualified or trained, why are you doing this? Why are you offering this service? If you don't know what you're doing, don't play with people's skins. Like anything body, like I'm even afraid to go and get my lashes done. Yeah. Because I'm always like,
what if someone pokes you in your eye?
What if I never see from here? Like, yo, guys, these beauty things. These beauty things.
Do you know what? There was a time I had like really, really terrible acne. And then I went to like a dermatologist and then she was like, no, we need to do a microneedling session. No. And my other friend, my sister's friend, who's also like an esthetician, damn, that's a mouthful. She was like, you don't really need microneedling. You just drink the collagen. And, you know, she gave me like a bunch of products to use. And fast forward, I was like, oh my gosh, I actually didn't need the microneedling.
Imagine if you went for the microneedling.
And then my skin turned out like that. Because that's the thing. Apparently, this provider only trained for 2 days. And then they gave her the certificate and they were like, you're qualified to do microneedling.
You know, you must, with medical things, you need a fifth opinion.
Yes.
All the time.
All the time.
You just can't take my opinion and run with it. If you go to 5 people and they're telling you the same thing.
Then it's like, okay, fine.
You just go and then you say, okay, this is my problem. What do you think? And then they say, no, we think we can give you X. Okay. Then when you go to person B, you say, this is my problem. What do you think? No, we think X is good for you. You don't go and say, no, but Diana said X is good for me. Because now you are changing this person's mind. And then they will say, yeah, I think also X could work. So maybe let's do X. No.
Like you're saying, even with doctors, unfortunately, as much as they've taken Socrates' oath to say they will do no harm, most of them now are just doing it for the money. Like that microneedling session was going to cost me, I think it was 3,000 a session. Because again, it's not covered by medical aid. Because
most of them generally don't. Pay. Yeah.
So it's 3,000 a session. And she was saying, I need like 3 sessions. And my sister's friend was like, yeah, no, you don't need all of that. Try these products. And then I even said to her, well, these products are a bit costly. And now the products that are working with my skin are products that cost like 300 combined. Instead of buying 1 bottle of something for $700. You see? So like Aina saying, get a 5th, 6th opinion.
Yeah.
Don't just stick with the one opinion. Because again, most of these doctors or beauticians or whatever it is, are just in it for the money.
And sometimes you are beautiful the way you are.
The way you are. And sometimes they will recommend procedures that will fix something, but it will not fix it 100%. It will fix it 80%. So you keep coming back. So they keep begging that money. Be careful.
Yes, be careful. But nonetheless, let's move over to some heartbreaking entertainment news. Channing Tatum and Zoe, Big Little Romance is now unfortunately over. The couple, who first sparked dating rumors in August 2021 after the Magic Mike alum was cast in her directorial debut Blink Twice, have broken up and called off their engagement, according to multiple outlets. E-News has reached out to the reps for Channing and Zoe, but has not heard back. Over the course of their relationship, the duo, who got engaged in October 2023, were candid about how they not only loved each other, but also respected each other when it came to their acting careers. I don't really make any creative decisions or very many decisions without getting her point of view, Channing told E! News in August, because I respect her point of view and her brain, her taste, and almost everything. The 44-year-old added, we need each other now. And for Channing, who last settled his divorce with Jenna Devan, from who he shares an 11-year-old daughter, Everly. He felt that working with Zoe on Blink Twice actually strengthened their relationship.
Shame,
This
man.
is sad.
Shame, man.
Channing is back on the market.
Oh, but look at her face card.
The girl
Yup.
is so good.
That's a face.
Face
That face
card.
card never declines.
Never decline. Both of them.
Yeah.
Hotties.
You know, sometimes like hot people must just date hot people, because hey, it just
You see Channing's face card.
yeah. His
Channing
face
is
card,
hot,
his
is
body card.
hot.
Channing Tatum is hot.
He's always been my crush.
oh, in
for the
Magic Mike, I was
longest
like,
time.
okay, you
For the
know.
I hope you watch STC Channing, so you can ask me out now that you're single. I would gladly say yeah.
No, don't say
darling.
ask. You can go comfort him, Chummy.
Yes.
And then it'll turn into like a cute little romance, like a slow burn. Yeah, man. I don't know.
Oh,
Dating in
man.
the public eye is always dangerous.
It's dangerous.
It's
Like
dangerous.
I just said the other day that I would never post my partner on social
You,
media.
yeah, you said that. You're like, even
Like,
if it's Christmas,
no, even if
what
it's
may.
on his birthday, I would write "Happy Birthday, love of my life."
That's it.
Full stop.
With me, I will post. But you know what? I'm gonna post his hand.
Ah.
Our wedding pictures,
Or his
it'll
foot.
be, yeah, I'll post his foot. On our wedding, he'll be wearing a helmet. Y'all won't see his face.
I just feel like when you're in the public eye, there's so much pressure.
Yeah, there
You
is.
invite these people into your world.
Yeah.
And you invite all these energies. And now we are in your business because you invited us. Like
Exactly.
you told us you were engaged. Now we are reporting about this. If we didn't know, we would not be reporting about. Now we are judging.
Now we're
if
judging.
we didn't know,
And now
we are
we have so
speculating.
many opinions.
Yes.
No, it's probably because this one cheated. No, it's because this one what, this one what. We have so many opinions. So dating in the public is like a no-no. That's why
Yeah.
most celebrities deny.
Yes.
Even Beyonce only came out later and was like, oh, actually, I'm married to the man. And everyone was like, wait,
Yes.
what? And the entire time she was denying, rejecting. She's like, no, I'm not dating. No, I'm not dating.
Yes. So like and like when you're a celebrity, the person who you date, sometimes your hard work can be reduced to just you
Being this person's partner.
Diana's boyfriend.
Exactly.
How?
Exactly.
That
Now people are
time
there like,
I went to a million auditions and like, no, she only got that gig because she's dating this man
person.
who's an executive.
And then they'll even,
No.
the headlines, Shomi will say, so-and-so's girlfriend did this. And it's like, I have a name. I have a name. I have a name.
And that sometimes you are both famous,
Yes.
but you will always be reduced to just being so-and-so's girlfriend,
Exact
so-and-so's
so-and-so's boyfriend.
Especially if you date like a huge celebrity.
There was
If you
a
date
time-
a Trevor Noah, you are already famous on
But
your
you're
own,
Trevor Noah's girlfriend.
But you are Trevor Noah's girlfriend.
In
Like,
K-pop, there's a couple. They're both famous, right? So now the girl stands were referring to the guy as Sunmi's boyfriend, but then his fans now were referring to her as his girlfriend.
It's a mess.
Honestly, make a name for yourself first, and then that way, like with Beyonce and Jay-Z, no one will ever say Jay-Z's wife. No one will ever say Beyonce's
Beyonce's
husband.
husband,
It's
yeah.
always Jay-Z,
Beyonce,
Beyonce.
yes.
Make a name for yourself first. But anyway, that brings us to the end of our top stories. Right after this, we're getting into our wellness segment, and we're seeing some nice massages. Stick around.
So good afternoon, madam. My name is Sarah. I'm your flapista for today.
Okay,
Nice to meet you.
nice to meet you. What do I do?
Help me on feet.
Yes.
But it's okay.
Yeah, I think it's okay. Yes, yes. And then the other one. Oh,
Please say welcoming to our nomad.
yes. This is how you welcome as a nomad. Ah,
Yes. It's your first time coming?
it's my first time here. Oh, this is the best.
I'm from Window.
Yes, and I've not come to you guys. Imagine.
Okay.
So then you put salt in the water.
Yes.
What does salt help with?
It's help for detox your body and make your muscle relaxing.
Okay, I see. Thank you.
Help me on feet.
Thank you.
Got done for me?
Yes.
funny game. Okay, we are done now. We are going to start our treatment.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Pleasure.
Oh, I love it.
Now I'm applying the oil to the body, which is called Effloragil. And then we start now. Now I'm doing what I was doing with my hands, but now I'm using the tools.
Okay. So that helps with more pressure or the tools?
Yes, sometimes it just depends to the client what pressure they want. If they want light, you can just do light. If you want a medium or deep, you can just apply.
Okay, Laura, at the end of this, I'm going to come down underneath where your face is and you can say goodbye from there, okay?
No.
Yes. Yes, I think that'll be cool.
It won't look nice.
You don't know that, but let's give them the full experience once. That's what, of like a one massage, and then let me just see this angle.
How is it?
Just see something.
Oh,
Be too sharp. We're lucky.
Yeah.
We're lucky.
Thank God. Oh, this is so nice. Oh, Martha. What tools is this? What are you guys using?
we are using. It's made from these tools. It's actually made from wood. That is called elephant work.
Oh.
This is what does elephant have? It have hoof, it have what now? I don't know. Yeah.
Oh, so this is what the...
This for the elephant to walk most.
Oh, so that's the point. The elephant is walking on my bed.
Yeah.
Oh, this is so cute. Can you sense a person's tension from massaging them?
Yes,
Do I have a lot of tension?
you have.
I have, no?
Yes.
I carry a lot of stress in my, especially that area.
Here now we are doing pressure point.
Okay. Oh. Oh.
Wow.
And then now we are done.
Well, lovelies, another episode, another fantastic end to the episode. It's been beautiful. It's been lovely. We'll be back again tomorrow.